Hello guys, welcome to Ofoi TV. My name is Ekuya. If this is your first time here, please take a moment and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Ofoi TV, so that you will get great content about US immigration, but especially about the DV lottery. On this platform, you are educated about the DV lottery, what you need to do, how to fill the application, the requirements, and after you have won the DV lottery, you need a lot of help to get you all the way to the end, and that is what I do here on this platform. So make sure you share this video with someone who might find this video really helpful. All right, today I'm going to talk about the DV lottery registration, a very important topic that a lot of people are struggling with. And when it comes to marital status, your current marital status, all right? And a lot of us, we use the word single or I'm not single, like that thing. So it kind of confuses us when we're looking at this marital status. So I took a moment to Google this and find the meaning of marital, okay? And when I Google this, it says that marital, the meaning from Oxford Languages, I guess Oxford Languages might be Oxford Dictionary. It says that relating to marriage or something that has to do with a relationship between a married couple. So when you get to that question that it's asking about your marital status, it is not asking whether you're dating or whether you have been engaged or you have a fiance. It is talking about marriage, okay? So when you get to the DV lottery application and then you're asked these questions, what does each option there mean? What does that mean? So let me try to explain some of them to you so that it will make it easier for you guys to pick the correct one that applies to you. So when you get to question number 13, when it's asking about your current marital status, it is asking about your present at the moment, at the time of you filling the application. What is your marital status? Not the future one, but what is the current situation, okay? So the first choice is unmarried. Unmarried stands for somebody who has never been married. Who has never been married. If you're somebody who has been married before, you have been legally married before, then you cannot choose unmarried. It doesn't matter whether you're single right now. It doesn't matter whether you have a fiance right now. If you have never been legally married, then you will choose unmarried, okay? So remember, don't confuse unmarried with singleness. Being single does not mean that you have never been married, okay? Somebody can be a widow or a widower, or somebody can be legally separated, but then they can be unmarried at the moment, but they can be single, okay? So don't confuse single and unmarried. They can be two separate things, all right? The next one is married, and my spouse is not a U.S. citizen or a U.S. lawful permanent resident, which is LPR. What that means is that you are married to somebody who is not an American citizen, or you are married to somebody who does not have a green card. When they say U.S. lawful permanent resident, it is basically green card. So if you're married to somebody and the person doesn't have a green card and they are not an American citizen, then definitely that is the option that you choose. Imagine you are somebody from Kenya, your husband is from Uganda, they don't have a green card in America, they are not American citizen, you will choose that. If you are a Ghanaian, you are married to a fellow Ghanaian, and that person doesn't have a green card, it's not a U.S. citizen, then you will choose that option. I hope that is clear. The next option is married and my spouse is a U.S. citizen or a U.S. lawful permanent resident, LPR. What this one means is that is your spouse an American citizen? If you are married to somebody who is an American citizen, you will choose this option. If you are married to somebody who has a green card, Let's say your husband has a green card, your wife has a green card, your wife came to America through the DV lottery, or your husband came here through the DV lottery, your husband came here through the work route, your husband came here through different means, but then they have the green card or the American citizen, then definitely you will choose this option. So those of you who are married, you have two options. You either choose the option that says that your spouse is not an American citizen, they don't have green card. So if either one of them is correct, then you choose that, okay? If the person is not an American citizen and they don't have a green card, you choose the first option. But the second option is if you are married to somebody who is an American citizen, or if there's somebody who has a green card, then you choose that, okay? Remember, there's an or between the two, okay? So if your husband is a Ghanaian who came here and they have green card, you will still choose the second option. If you are a Liberian and you're married to somebody who is an American citizen, you will choose that option too. The next option is divorced. If you're somebody who is divorced at the moment, my people, divorce has to be legally recognized. If your divorce has been finalized, then you are legally divorced. Some of you in our various countries around the world, we may have traditional procedures for dissolving marriages, whether it is religious way, like Islamic way of dissolving marriage, or the traditional customary way of dissolving marriages. If you have gone through that process, then take the next step of registering that divorce so that you can have a legal document. You must have a legal document to prove that you have officially, legally dissolved that marriage, okay? As long as you have that, then you can choose that option. But if you are at the moment going through divorce procedure, if it has not been finalized, you are still a married person. But if you're somebody who is going through divorce procedure, but in your country you have to go through legal separation before a divorce can be approved, then you will choose legally separated. There are some countries, there are some parts of the world where before a divorce can be approved or can be finalized, the couple must go through legal separation, which means that a judge has authorized that the couple can be still married, but you live apart to see if there's a possible resolution for you guys to get back, and continue to be married. Or if that is not possible, then the divorce can begin. If you are in such a jurisdiction where legal separation is required before divorce proceedings can begin, then you will choose legally separated. Please make sure it has to be authorized by a judge, by a court of law, before you choose that. The fact that you and your husband or your wife have, are living apart, have been living apart for several years, and everybody is doing their own thing. He may have even, be dating somebody else, or you may be dating somebody else. It still does not count as legal separation. And then one other option that is there for those of you who are widowed, whether you are a widower or a widow, you will choose that option, meaning that your spouse has passed away. So let's say that you're somebody who is currently dating somebody, but your previous marriage, your husband died, your wife died. Even though at the moment you may have a fiancé, you will still choose the widowed. Okay? Because we don't have an option for fiancé here. We don't have an option for a boyfriend. We don't have an option for a girlfriend here. So if you are somebody who is a widower, it doesn't matter if at the moment you are dating or you are engaged, you will revert to your previous marital status. I hope you understand. But if you're somebody who was a widow, but now you are married, then you will choose your present marital status as it relates to marriage. Okay, remember, marital status refers to marriage, relationship relating to marriage. Okay, so guys, I hope that this explains your marital status question for you. If you have any more questions, put them down in the comment section and I'll do the best of my ability to respond to them. But guys, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on Facebook, Wofoi TV, or follow me on Wofoi TV-GH. Subscribe to that channel, Wofoi TV-GH, on YouTube also. I love you guys. God be with you. Good luck to you on your registration. Remember, November 7th is the last day of the registration. I love you guys. God be with you, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye.